We are live in 10 seconds, though, so I'll probably be talking when you get back, but you can get yourself. Sure. Hello and welcome to Curated by KB on River West Radio. I am your host, Kendall Bell. And here at Curated by KB, we like to introduce you to different creatives and different people who are making a difference within the community. And today I have a special guest who came all the way from LA to sit down with me and chat. This is an old neighbor and friend of mine, and he goes by the name of Black Rose. So we'll be introducing you to him in just a moment. Why don't we get started with one of his songs? This is called Ecstasy by Black Rose. Check it out.
Ayo, Nine, what you saying?
California love, girl, I can't let you go. I could give a if you married though. Real place, girl, I had to let you know. Pop it, listen, first love. Now I got it turned up, she wanna test drive. Shawty wanna creep, call her left eye. I beat it up, know you miss how I feel inside. Now she backing it up, throw it back in the trunk, like I'm peddling drugs, yeah. Real, she wanna with a thug, you know I got all this love for you. I can never say I don't love you. The way you looking at me, girl, I wanna trust you. Cause you get me mad, I wanna touch you. I wanna touch you, girl, I'm gonna you. And she down, I got too bad. Take 'em back from the club, yeah. Now I got them poppin' in that Maybach. I'm getting money, spending money, why stay strapped.
Ecstasy by Black Rose, who we have right here in the building right now. What's up?
What's going on?
How are you today?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So what brings you all the way back to the Midwest right now?
Just doing some work in Chicago. It's
Okay.
pilot season, so a lot of shows are being pitched at different networks right now. And I'm out here working.
Okay. So
Right.
have you been auditioning, I guess, then for different roles?
Yes.
Trying to act?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Awesome. I won't ask you too much right now because
Stay
I'm sure
tuned,
there's
stay
a lot
tuned.
coming later.
That's all.
So can you give the people a bit of an introduction into who you are, both as an artist and as an individual?
Definitely, yeah. So as an artist, I go by the name of Black Rose. I started making music after I got into the modeling and acting career. I started doing that when I was 15, and that just led to music by the time I was about 17, and moved to California, pursued all three of those, and they're all pretty seasonal, but they all work, simultaneously together. And I'm an entertainer, and I'm a triple threat, and I love what I do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely a skill to be able to be a multi-hyphenate, basically, and
Right.
have different lanes that you can be in, and for them to all kind of come together in a way that you can pursue all of them without them like interrupting each other. That's
Right.
kind of awesome.
Sometimes they do conflict with each other, pursuing the music. As sometimes it'll go against the modeling standards, hair, tattoos, stuff like that,
Yeah.
facial hair even, things of that nature. But for the most part, they all work pretty much together. So
Yeah.
hmm
So tell us, what is a typical day in the life of Black Rose like?
Sheesh. I'm pretty routine. So we wake up, I have my coffee, 2 cups before my workout. Then I work out. I get my lift in, and I do my cardio, minimum 2 miles on the cardio. Then after that, take a long shower, spend some time with God. And then I'm on for the day after I get fresh and all that, So whatever the day has for me, and that's before noon.
Yeah.
So.
I like that you said that you spend time with God to start your day. That's every day?
Yeah, every day.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about how your faith influences your daily life and your decision making.
It's a consistent test,
Yeah.
to say the least. But, I try my best, and the best is the best you can do. So, I'm not perfect. I fall short on a daily basis, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I know the truth, and I know what it is. So,
Don't we all?
Yeah, that's right.
We're not human if we're perfect, right?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yes.
Great question.
So,
I like that.
do you have, out of like the 3 main creative things that you do, is there one that has your heart more than the others?
You know what? What has my heart is being able to be, to excel in all 3 of them. So whether that's modeling, it could be a season for modeling where my phone is just ringing and, it's going down. Or acting to where, okay, hey, we're booking a lot of things or reading for a lot of roles, cool. And even the music is what I have the most control over because I create it. And I just recently signed with a major label, which is Create Music Group.
Okay.
Ice Gang.
So let's talk a little bit more about that. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank
That's huge for any artist. That's always a large goal to reach. So tell me, how did that connection come about, and how did you end up getting signed?
Yeah, so my buddy, he's passed away last year. But when I first moved to LA, I met him at a celebrity's house who was heavily in the music industry. His name shall be remain nameless for right now.
I think I know, don't I?
But anywho, he became one of my mentors at an early age. He was older than me, but he taught me how to write music, and he was signed to Capitol, and his name is Elvis Brown. His music is still great, but he created a record label, and I got signed to his label, and when he passed away, my contract still got honored, and they got signed by a major, which was Create. And yeah, it's my first single on Ice Gang the label. Shout out Khalid Stay, shout out Prince Chappelle, keeping on the legacy. They run the label right now since my buddy deceased.
Yeah.
And Pre Blaze is another artist who just dropped about 2 weeks ago. Check her out, Pre Blaze, one of the West Coast best rappers, that's a fact. And and I dropped tonight.
Yeah. Okay. So you drop a single tonight. So tell me, I think we played it already, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about that. What made you choose it as your single? Or did the label choose the single? How does that work?
Both. The label is pretty, they respect the creative vision, everything I have going on. The people who run the sub label underneath the major, I've known them for a long time.
Okay.
And they're also artists. So they understand, like, okay, you got artists and you got the business side of it, and they understand both very well. So I had a decent amount of wiggle room to keep the ball in my court. And this was the last song I recorded in 2025, and I love it.
Yeah,
it's got a lot of good reception from everybody who's heard it, and the label loves it, and it's good music.
It's a vibe for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. So shout out to your friend Elvis, and I love that his legacy is living on. How have you been handling grief? Like, what have you been doing to get through that?
I could be doing a lot, better, just as anybody else. I don't have the answers. There's no rule book when you are grieving.
Right. It's not linear.
But this is also not my first time, in this situation. So, with music, that's my first time in the industry wise, one of my industry homies. But, I've lived a little bit and been in a lot of spaces to where death is not, unfortunately, it's not as uncommon as I would like. So, how do I deal with it? I just try to stay busy and try to stay productive and, keep my head on straight and focus on the goal. So, the ones who did pass, they'll be proud of me executing the vision that we started together.
That's awesome. And it definitely is a privilege and a blessing to be able to continue to help your friend's legacy to live on as well.
Definitely, definitely. It's bigger than me at this point. So, I'm just thankful to have been able to know bro before he passed, and even in death he's still taking care of me. So
yeah, I love that.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about how you feel you've developed from the beginning of you starting music to where you are now in your career.
I got a lot better.
Yeah.
When I first started, you know how we grew up. So it's like, okay, what's going to be my lane? Because being a lover of music, hip hop in particular, you really can't fake when you're creating that genre.
Yeah.
So, hip hop is something that you have to have gone through to be able to produce it, and for not only the people to respect it, but it sounds best when it's real.
Absolutely.
And my music is a reflection of my life. So from then, I didn't necessarily know. When I started, I was very much into myself, and life has humbled me. God has humbled me. And now I have just much more of a real perspective from, from a boy to a man, for real.
Yeah.
So I've grown up in front of a lot of people.
Yeah.
So.
Expand on that. You've grown up in front of a lot of people.
I've made my life public since I was 15, since I started modeling. So, whether people were happy or had expectations for me to be a certain type of way, or, whatever the case may be, I've been documented for years.
Okay.
For years.
Yeah. Do you feel like that in any way affected your self-view or how you behaved in any way?
Behaved for sure, but
okay.
Not how I viewed myself.
All right.
I always knew, we can't cuss on here.
No.
I always knew I was special.
Uh-huh.
From not always, but when puberty started hitting, I knew I was different. And behavior-wise, yeah, definitely, because when your dreams come true at an early age in certain spaces, you have a false perception on life, thinking that it's always going to be a certain type of way. It's like ball players who, like, say if you win a championship early, you might think that it's always going to be like that, and that simply was not the case. And that's why, I got humbled the way I did.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, but, it was essential to my progression.
Character building.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about how life in LA differs from out here in the Midwest.
Well, the weather, to start, I live on the West Coast. I live in Los Angeles, California, Woodland Hills. And just the industry is so much more accessible. Anything you want in LA, it's accessible.
Yeah.
So whether that's industry, girls, the party scene, even the business scene, like everything is, it's a big city and it's beautiful and it's major. So a lot of everywhere, in the world, to where if you're great for where you're from, you come there. You go to New York. You go to even like a place like Chicago, Miami. So there's, it's a lot of big sharks over there. But the competition level is at an extreme high. But that makes the best, version of yourself, if you ask me.
Do you feel like it's harder to make your presence known and to shine with the market out there being so saturated with everybody having a dream and people from all over moving there to pursue it?
No, not necessarily at all, because, being over there, you're going to, people hate you where you're from. And I'm not saying that's the case for me.
That's a fact.
They don't
improve
because they know you from when you're little.
Yeah.
So when you grow up, I'm an adult now, and I don't think the same. I don't do the same things I did when I was a kid. But it's just like, oh, I seen him since he was 8 years old when he got bad grades or whatever the case, or he didn't have muscles yet, he wasn't tall, he had bad skin.
Yeah.
Things like that, to where like in LA you're already who you are, and for me.
Yeah.
At least, and I don't mind. I like competition. I'm an athlete.
Yeah.
So give me the best, and I'm taking the head off.
Yeah.
Every time.
Okay.
That's a fact.
So I
Proven.
think you need to have a competitive edge then, at least if you do decide to move out to a market like LA or even like in Atlanta for that matter, because you know that there are people who are working just as hard or harder than you.
Everybody's special. Everybody can fly.
Yeah, exactly.
So we could fly from where we're at. We might be one of few, but you go to a major market like that, then it's like, okay, everybody was beautiful in LA when I went there, and I'm a model, you know, off before the music, you know, so that was like my foundation. And when I got there, it I'm not gonna say it humbled me, but it was just like, oh, okay, this is what's going on over here. Yeah. Everybody looks good. Even, you know, you could be smart, stupid. People are gorgeous. Yeah. So, you know, yeah, so it's you just gotta be ready to compete. Yeah. And have confidence in yourself.
So true.
You know?
Yeah. Going back to the idea that people from your hometown already have a specific view of you. It's interesting that you said that because when you hit me earlier, I told you I was listening to an ebook. It was on self-mastery. And that was actually one of the points that was made, how people who have known you for longer, they do project onto you what they know you to be or think you to be, and then oftentimes don't allow for your growth and for who you've become. You know, they'll stay stuck seeing you one way.
Very much so.
Yeah. So yeah, that was an interesting point you made.
I'm gonna have to check that book out.
Yeah, for sure. I'll
audio
show
book,
you.
preferably.
Yes. Same, because I can't sit there and concentrate. I will read the same line over 20 times.
Yeah, same. And I ain't got time.
Yes. So I did want to play more music of yours, but I don't know if I received
You might have to do it after dark.
Okay. Oh, I got
Kindle
you.
After Dark. 'Cause, you know, that's the cleanest version I have. But that is the single. That is. You can check out my music. I just dropped an album out June 13th. Yeah. Last year. 7 months ago now. It's January. But that's a beautiful album. It's called L.A. Rain. Yes. Black Rose. Rose with a $sign instead of a S. Check me out.
Yeah, that was actually the last time I tapped in with you. It's been awesome to be able to see you like multiple times within less than a year, because that like literally never happens. Right. But so how has that project been doing? Like what kind of responses have you been getting from it?
It's been good. You know, that project was I was in a very a lot of change was going on when I was making that music at that time. You know, so ultimately it's good music. You know, I'm gonna do what I do. Yeah. But you know, the emotions that I tapped into when creating that music, you know, it's very transparent on where I was at that time in my life. Yeah. You know, so it's a lot of frustration, party, you know, dark, light in the dark, but you know, it's good music. It's beautiful music. You know, so it's been really I've gotten a lot of good things said about the album. And it's just motivated me to keep on working. Yeah. That's all.
I love it.
Did you listen to it?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah.
I remember we played a couple of your songs on the podcast. And then I did actually go and listen to like the whole thing myself a couple times.
Did you play it loud?
I did. Okay. I play all my music loud.
There you go.
You gotta, as an artist, you have to play it loud because you just hear different things than... Right. The untrained ear hears, and that's like, oh, I love how he did that. Like, you
Thank
know,
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. How do you feel about the project?
I thought it was really good, and it definitely had like that dark, sexy, like almost like when I don't want to say old Weekend in a way, but like different vibes. It's honestly that.
Are you nine? What you saying?
Never say I don't love you. The way you looking at me, girl, I wanna trust you. Get mad when I touch.
Heavy, especially the Weeknd's early work. So you know, I do appreciate that. But
For
you know,
sure.
the music is honest, so it's coming from a real place every time.
Yeah.
You can understand me as a whole if you just listen to one song.
Yeah.
There's no lies.
So how much with the label, how much control will you have over your own creativity?
Creativity wise, full control.
Okay.
But distribution wise, that's when it's different. So like even now, like, you know, the song was originally named Ecstasy, right? Ecstasy spelled with an X.
how I feel inside. Now she backing it up, throw it back in the trunk, like I'm peddling drugs, yeah. Real, she want with a dog, with a dog, you know I got all this love for you. I can never say I don't love you. The way you looking at me, girl, I wanna trust you. Cause you get mad when I touch you. I wanna touch you, girl, I'm gonna you. And she down, I got too bad. Take her back from the club, yeah. Now I got them poppin' in that Maybach. I'm getting money, spending money, wet. Stay strapped.
Ayo, Nine, what you saying?
I can never say I don't love you. The way you looking at me, girl, I wanna trust you. Cause you get mad when I touch you. I wanna touch you, girl, I'm gonna you. And she down, I got too bad. Take her back from the club, yeah. Now I got them poppin' in that Maybach. I'm getting money, spending money, wet. Stay strapped. I make songs for your stereo. California love, girl, I can't let you go. I could give a if you married though. Real place, girl, I had to let you know. Pop it, that's a Tesla. Now I got it turned up, she wanna test drive. Shawty wanna creep, call her left eye. I beat it up, know you miss how I feel inside. Now she backing it up, throw it back in the trunk, like I'm peddling drugs, yeah. Real, she want with a dog, with a dog, you know I got all this love for you. I can never say I don't love you. The way you looking at me, girl, I wanna trust you. Cause you get mad when I touch you. I wanna touch you, girl, I'm gonna you. And she down, I got too bad. Take her back from the club, yeah. Now I got them poppin' in that Maybach. I'm getting money, spending money, wet. Stay strapped.
Ecstasy by Black Rose.
That's right.
Tell me a little bit about where the inspiration for that song came from.
As of lately, since like my last album, I stopped writing music right before that. In a traditional sense, as far as I don't write it down no more.
Okay.
I just go in there and I punch in, but it's very organic. It's not too much thought. It's like free flowing, effortless.
Yeah.
As whatever's on my mind and whatever the beat tells me to do. To be honest, the beat talks to you first.
It does.
I hear the song before I speak it.
Yeah.
So the inspiration from that, life, and without saying too much, just where I am, as a grown man, been in and out of great relationships with a lot of beautiful women, and where those experiences have taken me, and what I look for in the next woman I choose to be with.
Okay.
But it's X. So the song is called You, but ecstasy was a double entendre for just X in general.
Okay.
I could never say I don't love you, because anybody who I've loved is for everything, and a lot of them have gone on to be in great relationships and be married and stuff like that. And that's cool.
Yeah.
And I respect them for that, because if you won't, somebody else will, and that's
true.
Yeah, and you can't be shit. Pardon me. You can't be a player and not respect that part of the game. So
True.
yeah, and a player in the most endearing sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tell me about player in the most endearing sense.
You asked some good questions.
Tell me about being an endearing player.
Well, shoot. Just moving with integrity, understanding the cards that you have. For me, at least, my music reflects on just me being a bachelor outside of the relationships. But even in that, there's a way to do certain things the right way all the time. You know, you can be yourself and you can get what you want in life, and that's not like, not necessarily material things or even out of relationships, but if you are honest in your intentions and what you're doing, everybody around you will and should and will respect that.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I mean in the most endearing terms.
Okay.
I'm going to be me.
Yeah, but you're transparent about
correct.
it. Mm-hmm.
Right. So.
Okay. I see that.
Right.
Okay.
I try. And I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
You know, I got a lot of work to do, but you get what you get with me.
Yeah.
So
then that leads me to our next question.
What's that?
Tell me about the importance of living as your most authentic self.
Well, ain't nothing more realer than being real. And it's cool to be yourself, you know. Like, we all have inspirations. Kobe Bryant, Michael Vick, Floyd Mayweather, Lil Wayne. A lot of my inspirations as a kid early on, as far as what I'm into and what I like. And you can learn, like, okay, let me adopt his work habits and his work ethic. And, okay, I see how this person trains for, you know, the goal that they want to accomplish. But, you know, it's cool to be yourself. And in turn, you'll inspire a lot of other people, because it's not only is it easy, like, it's people respect you being you.
For sure.
I can be in a lot of different rooms with a lot of different people, whether that's like religion, career, political beliefs, which I'm not even political at all, but, you know, I'm always going to be myself, and shit, pardon me, you have to respect that.
Yeah.
You have to respect that.
For sure. I like that. We have about a minute left. So tell me anything that you just want to get out there.
I'm dropping a single tonight, midnight New York time, 9 p.m. West Coast time. Shout out to my people in LA. That's where I live. It's called You, (X). I go by the name of Black Rose. You can catch me on all streaming platforms. Go ahead, play it, download it, spin it, steal it. I don't care. Do what you gotta do.
Just play it.
Play it loud. With a drink, it always sounds best. So.
And then where can they find you on socials?
BLV instead of an A. CKRO $ S. I'm sorry, no $, regular S, E, and then 2 underscores. So that's Black Rose, but with a V instead of an A.
Okay.
And 2 underscores. So check me out.
Definitely check him out. And make sure you check out his last project as well. I know you'll love it. I did. Something different for you. And I just want to thank you for being here today. It's always a pleasure catching up.
You know that.
It's really cool to see you grow, see you as a 15-year-old, and then see you now and where you're at and what you're doing. So yeah, it's definitely been a pleasure.
Likewise.
Thanks.
For real. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
And don't play with Kendall either. She got some major situations going on. So go ahead and stream her last single as well.
I appreciate
you. Tell them what that's about. But
Lauren Thoughts.
Good music.
Lauren. Yeah, you've been listening to Curated by KB on River West Radio. Thanks for tuning in.
That's right.